We're live, I believe, and hopefully everyone on stream can hear us.
Hey.
Let us know if you can. Um,
Or if you can't.
if you can't, also let us know. But for now, I'm going to assume you can hear us. Welcome to Squires, we're in the lost mines of Phandelver, and we've arrived at the Wave Echo Caves, which is what we originally started the quest with. Yay, we can hear you.
Yay!
So let's start with introducing the players. Claire.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I am playing Zaphne the Rogue, who is very sneaky and has a wolf called Ruby.
Awesome. Jess.
I'm Jess, and I'm playing Amber, the cleric dwarf, who also has a wolf called Ulfa, which I think is some kind of Scandinavian language for wolf. I can't remember which.
I think you said.
Icelandic? It may have been, yeah.
I think you said Icelandic.
May have been Icelandic, which is not Scandinavian at all.
Cold country.
Yeah. Cold country in the north. Yes,
Cool.
that is me.
Cool. Amy.
I'm Amy, and I am playing Allie Wagon, and she is a noble fighter, and my wolf is Shadow.
Awesome. And finally, Anne-Marie.
Hi, I'm Anne-Marie. I am playing Kalima, an elven wizard, and my wolf has just left the room when I was about to introduce him, but his name is Furfang.
Awesome. The wolf you were going to introduce was a real wolf or real dog.
Yes. Hey, yeah. I can introduce my wolf, Jakey.
You can hear some feedback if someone has speakers on with the stream.
Okay, everybody, this is my wolf.
Yay.
I don't have the stream running, but I can hear the stream as well. Someone's microphone is picking up the stream.
I wonder if it's mine, because I had one.
It's gone now, so probably?
Yeah, probably me.
No more for now. I know you can see them, but you don't get any more yet. Okay?
Cool.
One of these days he's going to jump up here and eat me. Like, I'm getting my treats whether you like it or not.
Cool. So last time we reached the Wave Echo Caves. You went in and went down a pit. You found your cousin, was it?
Yes, dead cousin.
Yeah.
We found one of them dead. I can't remember which one it was now. Hold on.
We kind of looted it.
I think it was dark.
I think it was Nundro.
Yeah, I could probably look it up.
I need to
Living with
though,
H?
apparently.
You did.
You were so sad you forgot his name.
So sad I forgot his name.
Tharden, Gundren's brother.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, was it Tharden? Not Nundro. Okay, the other one.
Yeah, but you recognise Nundro was here as well.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused.
And you also looted his boots.
Yes. Of springing and striding.
That's the one. So, and then you went down the open pit.
Yes. We should say hi to everybody else.
Oh yes. Hello people on stream. I can see Kayara.
Hello, Karen. Poseworth. Hey. Claire Cat.
Hi.
I think that's what we've got to say hi. Anyone else that wants to watch, say hi. Anyone else is watching. We haven't already said hi. That's the only ones that think everyone else is us.
Indeed. Wolfsong.
Hi, Wolfsong.
And they've resubscribed.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Thank you.
6 months, yes.
Wow.
We've been affiliated 6 months.
Thank you, Wolfsong. And hi.
That is absolutely amazing.
We did spam send that about 5 times, but that's fine.
It's awesome. I think you are our longest subscriber, so I think we can accept spam sends from you.
Yep. Wolfsong was one of our first subscribers.
I think she might be the first.
Quite possibly.
Because my Prime subscription runs out in 2 days. So.
Yeah, same here.
So.
Awesome. Good to know.
So I'll do a shout out to Wolfsong because.
Wolfsong also streams.
Yeah.
Wolfsong has been a fan since day one. Basically since Spoonlord happened.
Yeah. Cool. What else happened last time? You.
We came down our ropes,
Yeah.
or a rope,
Yeah.
to the bottom of this tunnel, I think.
And because you found the rope, it was an easy climb down, and you
Yes.
lifted the wolves down with somehow.
I think we set up a harness, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
lowered him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Cool.
We didn't. What we did not do, definitely did not do, was just throw them over the edge and say, "Fly, fuckers!"
We definitely didn't do that.
If they were large cats, we probably could have gotten away with that.
We probably could have gotten away with that. Yeah.
Not with wolves.
No.
Oh, and my wolf has just walked off with a very upset whine. I said we didn't do it.
In
My name is now Mud. I will have to apply lots and lots of nice things to this problem later. Are you back?
Yeah.
No, you're not getting any more treats right now.
And
But you
No, we're
talk to me,
not.
Mum.
I know.
Right.
and
Are we going
I'm
left
such
or
a
are we
mean-
going right?
I'm such a mean wolf, Mum.
the last thing you also did was look up
I
and
think we should go
down
right.
and see an empty corridor to the north or a single. I think you realized it was a sturge.
Or is that one of those little bug things that ate my neck?
It looks like a
Yes.
triceratops.
Mhm.
Oh, one of those, yes.
One of
Yes.
those little bugs that decided to be like a little bloodsucker.
Yeah.
Is it like
Yeah.
cockroaches where once you see one, they're everywhere?
Yep.
Probably.
Well, after you.
Well,
Great.
Amy was really good at dealing with them. So after Ali,
Alright,
And
alright.
just before we
I'll take
carry
the
on,
lead.
just
Oh.
before we carry on, we should tell the listeners what we did with the wolves, because we paused to
Oh,
figure out how
yes.
to do barding for
We
wolves.
did. So we decided that in between Wave Echo Cave and the previous place and thing we were doing, that actually we would have bought barding for our wolves. So we have bought them, which I decided it was chain shirt, which has upped their armor classes from 13 to 15. So they are now more armored.
And we also leveled them up slightly.
Yes,
Um,
we decided to treat them like the ranger class's beastmaster, where they can get a wolf companion, and then the wolf companion they pick up at level 3. At every level after, if their proficiency bonus goes up, their hit dice goes up, or their skill points goes up, the wolf gets the same. So we've done the same thing with our wolves. Otherwise, they will end up getting really, really squishy, and we will never use them.
Yeah.
So their hit points have gone up to 17 from 11. Their strength has gone up by 2 points, and their armor class has now gone up.
Cool.
And I also upgraded my chainmail to dragon scale chainmail with the
Yes.
dragon scale stat.
I'm
got,
giving you an
so-
extra hit point, armor
Armor
class
class.
point.
Yeah.
As well.
Which is why I'm going first.
Yes.
Yes.
You are now the least squishy member of the party by quite a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys aren't really squishy anymore, really.
No, none of us are particularly. Well, I think Wizard might still be a little bit squishy.
Yeah.
Probably.
But in that
This
case.
Also,
twerking,
all
this
at level
twerking
4.
talent comes at a price.
Yeah.
So
Right.
no more Mr. Nice GM. So
Good to know.
what are you guys? You're going east, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I will follow Ali.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
follow
So while we are not in combat, are we still limited to the speed of
Nah, don't worry about
30
it.
or?
you. Yeah, it's just go roughly where you want to go, and I'll
Lie
tell you if you
down.
have to stop.
All right. Well, there's a thing there,
Yeah.
so I'll probably approach said thing.
Cool.
But I imagine I
see.
can also see more by the time I get to this point.
Yes. Let me remember how to do this. Reveal area. Cool. You can see more
Oh.
space, but as you see more space, you also see. Let me go to the GM there.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, should I move much closer?
What's that?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
lots of them.
Why is
You've
there
also
a big
revealed the
3 in the
3.
middle?
Oh.
Oh, Great.
If you
Okay.
roll 20,
Well-
it puts numbers on the map so that you can match that up to the
Yeah.
notes.
Ah,
And he's just
right.
revealed one of the TM.
So as you
numbers.
go into number
Room
3,
3.
many tunnels intersect this natural 30-foot high cavern. The walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarf and gnome miners hard at work. Below them, nearly 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor scattered across the cavern floor. Some are dwarf skeletons, while others are orc remains. Half a dozen large brass lanterns stand in niches or on ledges around the cavern, but none of them are lit. So the light that you have is coming from, I think, a torch you guys have?
I lit a glow stick.
A little
Yeah.
glow stick, yeah.
What about that corridor just going north of Ulfa?
Okay. Yeah, I can reveal that a bit. You see more corridor.
Cool.
Right.
I'll just do this because it's
This
easier.
place has a lot of corridors.
It does have a lot of corridors, yes. And as you reach the Sturges, they are hungry. So we are going to roll for initiative. Let me just clear this one.
So the Sturges moved in after the Battle of Helm's Deep or something, right? No, this isn't Helm's Deep.
Ooh.
I've got that completely wrong. I don't know where it was. I also completely forgot how to even roll for initiative. Hang on a moment.
Select token, hit the initiative button on your character sheet.
Oh, I didn't select the token, but oh no, that was my wolf after all. Right, hang on a moment.
And it doesn't come up on the...
Yeah, hang on a moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool. I'll remove Fang because you're rolling at the same
Oh, we
time.
roll them with us. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Cool. And I'll roll once for the Sturges, so the Sturges will move as one, essentially.
Okay.
so we're not rolling initiative for our wolves as well, I take it. We're just
Correct.
doing what we were doing before, which is them following the end of our turn.
Yes.
Right, cool.
So essentially, I'm treating the groups as one with the Sturges, and then you guys are treating you and your wolf as one group for initiative
Okay.
order.
10 Sturges moving as one. This should be fun.
Yeah, I'm not too
There's
happy
10
about
of
that.
them. One, two,
Are
three,
they
four,
repelled by light at all?
five. You could roll for nature check.
Uh, that wouldn't take up an action, would it?
No, no, I'll allow it.
It
now.
feels a bit like mentioning that there are torches all the way around the walls that are unlit is an important detail.
Is that high enough?
It's high enough to know that light and darkness doesn't affect them really.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
That
They are.
Not that then.
They are bat-like creatures. With an 11, you know and you faced them before. They're bat-like creatures who are often living in mines and are always ravenous.
Great.
Right.
We're the next meal.
So I guess I just attack them with my bow one by one, starting with the nearest one, which is there.
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
22 most definitely hits. How
Have we
much
fought
damage?
anything in here yet?
No, this is the first we fought in here. So you should be at full health, full everything.
Yeah.
Are they? Sorry. Can I use sneak attack?
Does
Ali
Ali
count as close enough? Is I think what
I'm
exactly
going
he's
to
asking.
say yes.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what I had done for sneak attack. Oh yes, 2d6. That's that.
Oh, if it's 2d6s, you kill it.
12.
That arrow splashes
Oh,
that.
hello, another unique, and thank you again for the gifted
Oh,
sub.
thank you.
Amazing.
So awesome.
Got up to 17 gifted subs.
Nice.
Wow.
Insane, another unique. You're awesome. We need to send you
Amazing.
some merch.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're in our Discord, another unique, find one of us and PM either me or Bear with your address, and we will send you some merch.
Yes, I'll put the Discord link in there.
Yeah.
I think you have joined us on Discord.
We're on Discord, so you can click on our names and message us.
Yeah. And yeah, I think everything's going well today. They're defeating Sturges. So that was still says rogue.
Oh yeah.
That was Daphne's turn. Would your wolf like to do something?
I'm wondering, yeah, whether to send Ruby in to attack.
They seem to be quite squishy. If you killed them in one hit
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
can she?
before you'd even finish
Pardon.
rolling.
Right.
Yeah.
How far can she move?
A wolf can do 40 feet, yes.
40 feet, so that's
So
eight of the squares.
so
Oh,
she can
3
move
little
up to
squares, yeah.
her.
She can reach this one
Cool.
and that one.
Okay, I might go slightly up to the side rather than in the middle.
Or
and
even
go
this one.
for that one. Where is the wolf sheet? And he's going to be like, this looks like a tasty snack. At 18.
An 18 hits, and with 6 it kills it. Which one?
Yay!
Which one did you kill?
Yay!
Sorry, the north or middle one?
This one.
Cool. That is a dead sturge.
Awesome.
Cool.
Uh,
And
Another unique is that I missed what you said about Discord. Click on either mine or Bear's name, and then DM us with your address, and we'll
we want to send you
send you some merch for all
because
the subs that you keep buying.
you are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. That was Daphne's turn. Now it's Amber's turn.
Awesome. I was gonna cast spiritual weapon, but they're really squishy.
They are really
I
really
think that might be
squishy.
way overkill. So, have I got anything long range? I have a crossbow. I don't think I've used my crossbow. I think I'm just gonna try the crossbow. Probably this one.
Cool. The one right in the middle at the front.
Oh,
With
Oh
a
dear.
4.
if
You,
I thought about using inspiration, it's fine. I'm
you,
good with that. I will.
you shoot
I
the
will also
arrow.
send in my wolf.
Yeah.
Crossbow bolt.
Yeah, the bolt went across and just hit the ceiling.
Can
Right
I
there.
ask something? If with like an arrow or a crossbow bolt, if one of us does get a nat 20, can we get 2 on 1?
It depends what line you have. It's if they're in one line, maybe.
Okay.
So
Just gonna
cool.
put the idea out there.
Cool. And you're going to send in your wolf as well?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I'm just replying to another unique.
Awesome.
Yes, I will send my wolf up to probably this one. Although I might go a bit further because then the other wolves can.
Reach.
Although if I do that, I get pack tactics.
Yes, you do.
Do you really need pack tactics?
Well, given I missed the other one,
Yeah.
possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
Might as well use that.
Yes.
13.
If
Yes, because that gets me a natural 20.
yeah. So yeah, with a natural 20, well, with a 13, the Ulfa snapped at it, but then felt confident and snapped again and crushed the first time it
That's
missed.
exactly
But
why I needed pack
yeah,
tactics. It does 13 damage.
yeah, that
Nice.
gets the sturge and it just collapses it into nothingness. Unfortunately, it's not even enough for Alpha to chew on. That's how much overkill it was.
Bear, do you have a link to the merch store so I can send another unique to
Yes.
it so that
Redbubble. It's on the Twitch.
yeah.
So, ooh, pungent worthy. Cool. On that was Amber's turn with Alpha. The Sturges really rolled low, didn't they? Kalima. Kalima, what would you like to do?
How far can I go?
You should be able to go about 30 feet, I think so. I think yours.
So I can go
So
to here, I think.
each large square is 10 feet, and you can
Right,
go.
okay.
Small squares are
I
5
can
feet.
go here, I think. Okay, so let's see. Okay, right. Kalima had a heavy night last night and is not functioning at peak, so is a little slow on figuring out what she's doing. How much do these things weigh? Just out of interest.
Out of the way.
Yes.
They're tiny creatures, tiny beasts.
So they weigh less than 10 pounds?
Sorry, I'm just having to quit something on this computer because I was panicking. I'll have to Google that. Give me 1 second. Tiny beasts weight. 1 to 8 pounds.
Yes, then.
Awesome. Okay then. I'm going to target this one.
Which one, sorry?
This one, almost the furthest away one.
Yeah.
Because it's the furthest away and
Yeah.
we're not all firing on all cylinders for distant stuff.
Yeah. With
I'm going. Sorry?
mage hand by any chance?
No, I have to be a lot closer.
Oh, okay.
I have to be within 30 feet, and I don't think I'm within 30 feet of any of them.
No.
Oh, I am of this one, but it
Just,
can
yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to. I'm going to use Ray of Frost.
Nice.
And I'm going to send a frigid beam of blue light
Awesome.
towards the Sturge.
Awesome.
And really hope I hit it. Oh, I think that hits.
With a 19, it most definitely hits.
Awesome.
I believe.
1d8.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you do have to roll a 1d8 to see if you kill it or not. And with a 4, it freezes and falls to the ground, and that's another dead Sturge.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, they did roll low. Awesome. I'm not used to actually killing things with Ray of Frost.
Freeze ray.
So it's essentially, if you have to roll a dice and add a 1, you kill it.
They've only got 2 hit points.
They've got 2 hit points.
Wow.
So you can roll the dice if you need to or want to. If you hit it, you essentially are killing it. So
unless you are really low.
Yeah.
And would Furfang like to do anything?
I don't think Furfang's got the range.
Can go.
Yeah,
there are a few that are
reach
within
these
40.
He can now, but we moved from all the way back here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it would actually be from over here, and that he doesn't have the range for that.
Fair
so
enough.
That's right.
he's just gonna hang out next to me and kind of pant happily at me. You killed it, Mum. And I'm gonna stroke his head and say, I know. Couldn't have done it without you, baby.
Nice. Ali.
All right. I'm gonna go down here and take a swing at the one directly to my east with my great axe.
11.
11.
It manages to fly off just out of reach.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Well, we're shadow up and take a bite at the same one.
Cool.
Wait, where are you?
Bite 13. He jumps up and snaps at it, but doesn't quite reach it.
Oh,
It's roll 20 really doesn't like your rolls.
man.
He gets pack tactics.
You get back tactics because you're right next to it. So you get 23, and 23 does hit.
Okay, there we go.
That's what, in case we didn't have it explained before, pack tactics means that if wolves are next to a friendly character, they get advantage on attacks.
Yes.
And with that, Shadow jumps off your shoulders and grabs it from the air and falls back down with it.
Fabulous. Good job, Shadow.
And that is a dead surge.
Yay!
Cool. You have cleared half of them before they attacked. So they've got a flying speed of 40 feet, so they can reach any of you. So
Ouch.
I'm going to go this one first. It's going to fly over and attack. Is it Ruby? Yeah.
That will be Ruby, the top one, yeah.
No. What did she do to you? Nothing.
Does an 11 hit Ruby?
I don't think so.
No, not now the walls have been upgraded.
Yay! No, it does not.
Just in
So
time.
this one, I'm going to move
Right,
this.
it wouldn't have
that
hit
one.
before, but it
Yeah.
definitely doesn't hit now.
Yeah. This one flies in and tries to hit Alpha.
Offer.
And the 24 does hit.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
not my wolf.
I don't have my dice on me. That's terrible.
Hands off my fur baby.
Yeah, my fur baby.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yep.
Hands off the fur kids.
Yep.
There we go. So I'm having to type it, and it's been a while since I've typed it. So so that's 5 damage to Alpha.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite a
Quite a bloodsucker.
yeah. And the Sturge is now attached to Alpha.
Oh.
Oh no.
So for now, that bloodsucker is on Alpha. But Alpha can
Like
do
grappled?
yeah, essentially is grappled, so he can pull it. An action needs to be taken to pull the Sturge off.
Okay.
So cool. So I'm going to move that one out of the way and have this one attack Ali.
Oh. But why?
It's like every
front line.
yeah, every monster we ever meet. But why?
This one rolled a 20. not
Oh, it does hit.
non-natural 20. So
Wow.
oops.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that does 6 damage. And again, it
Dang.
is attached to Ali now.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So I'm going to put these two on top of you guys to show that they're attached. So they've now hidden themselves, so that doesn't work. So
Maybe put a different dot on them, or except that would take off the advantage one.
no,
wouldn't it?
no, we can add to it. So I've just put a blue dot.
Ah, there you go.
So cool. And the last.
I thought you were adding it to Ruby, not to... Oh no, yes, you have added it to Ruby.
Yeah.
You just
That's
hid
not-
one underneath Alpha, I think, or someone.
Oh, did I hit Alpha? Sorry.
Yeah, Alpha, not Ruby.
Okay, my mistake. Cool. And then the next one. Where will it fly to? We'll fly there, and I guess I need to roll the dice.
Who is it attacking?
That's what I'm deciding.
That's mean.
I rolled the dice. If it was a 1, it would attack Ruby. If it was 2, it would attack Alpha. It rolled a 1, so it's a Ruby attack.
Oh,
Oh, Ruby.
But this time it rolled a 14.
Which doesn't
um,
hit.
doesn't.
Yay!
Yay!
So those were the 5 that were left? Yeah, because
Yep.
there's 1 behind here. Sorry. So this one is attached and this one didn't reach it. Cool. And that's all their turns.
Can a wolf remove a sturge from another wolf?
You can bite it off, but it would take...
Bite it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I do Ruby's go first?
Yeah?
Okay, Ruby's gonna try and bite off the sturge
Sturge
that's
on top.
attacking
Yeah.
the wolf.
You do it gently, and the sturge flies off. It is a full action from the wolf, so the wolf can't attack.
Okay. And where is that sturge gone?
It's flown up into next to it, essentially.
Okay. Do I need to move Zaphne a bit closer to attack?
It depends what you're
Depends on
attacking
your
with.
range.
I don't have a short bow. I don't know what the range is of the bow.
A short bow should say 20 to 120 feet, I think.
It does. It did work pretty well last time, and
Yeah.
you were in the
Yeah.
same position last
Yeah,
time.
you should be fine
Okay.
from that distance.
I'm gonna use inspiration,
Cool.
and I'm gonna attack this one in front of Ruby.
Cool. 24 hits.
Nice.
Nice.
And I assume it's something +1 or +2 or something.
Yeah,
Do you want to roll, or do you want just kill it?
why not?
To see how badly you're going to kill this thing.
9.
The arrow flies through the air and literally takes it all the way to the ceiling, and the arrow is stuck in the ceiling with the whatever these are called, sturges. And it doesn't move again. So you've done your turns. Amber.
Right, Ulfra is going to attack the nearest living sturge.
Yeah.
With pack tactics, I guess.
Yes, you would have pack tactics.
Thank you,
Aw,
Dan, for
maybe
lining up all the sturge corpses against one.
different.
Yeah, it does look like a proper lineup. Was that one?
Is this the sturge that bit your wolf?
You hang them from the light fittings.
new form of Christmas decoration.
Sturge lights.
I can even light them up.
I will
can't
set
you
them on
light them
fire
up?
as soon as
And
we're
you
done
can
here.
change the
Great.
colours of them, and then there'll be like a twerking disco.
Very
light.
with different compounds. Like, one could be sodium, one could be magnesium, one could be.
With prestidigitation, I could do different colours. Yeah.
Wait.
Do you want to make a rainbow?
Right.
Do
My
you
wolf
want
missed.
women sturges?
So Amber's gonna try and shoot one.
Yeah.
Probably the one at the very back.
Okay. 14
14.
hits. The ball does
Great.
hit.
It's a 1d8 plus 1, and I
Okay.
can't be bothered to roll, so it's dead.
It hits. It scrapes along. It's like picks its mouth and just takes it away. So it makes it fly away too. Happens to be just in line with the others.
Yay.
And you've done your.
So this is what you'd call mortal geometry.
I just really liked it last time in in the mini adventures, was it, where we did we were counting how many were killed in like columns.
Yes. On Monday, we killed so many bad guys and kobolds and cultists because we're slightly overpowered for the adventure we're doing. That Andrew, because he was DMing, literally columned them up. At the end of the stream.
To figure out how much XP we had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
But Kalima, there's 3 sturges left.
Yeah. I'm going to go for the one on Ali.
Cool. With
I am going to shoot Ray of Frost at it.
Awesome.
That worked last time.
Yeah. Will you use inspiration or just hope it hits?
I
think you've got inspiration.
I have got inspiration. You know
It
what?
might be
I'm
worth
loath.
it because if you miss, you're going to hit Ali.
Yeah, I'm loath to not do it. So yes, I'm going to apply inspiration
Cool.
and fire ice at the Sturge.
24.
And I didn't need to bother, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah. So that.
Thank you for not hitting me. I appreciate that. And also
I
thank you
knew
for
you
getting that
would
horrible
appreciate
thing
it.
off me.
It's probably soothing to have a bit of ice on your neck after
Yeah,
the bite.
fair.
But
and I
actually, it's
believe that is a
soothing the bite there. It's
yeah, I believe that is a dead Sturge and a nice natural ice pack on Ali's neck.
yes, yes.
Fair enough. Yep, makes perfect sense. And you no longer feeling blue.
Yay.
So this
I see
one-
what you did there.
And now I'm going to send Furfang,
He can now
to-
reach.
who can now reach either
Yeah.
of the remaining ones.
Yeah.
I think he's going to attack this one right by Ruby.
Cool. So you get pack tactics, which means
Awesome.
you get advantage.
Advantage.
8.
Where-
Bollocks.
So I'm just going to move Furfang to there,
Oh, yeah.
and that the Sturge flies off just out of reach, unfortunately. There.
Balls. Oh well. Well done, baby. I know you tried. It's okay. Mummy still loves you.
Ali.
I'm gonna go for the guy right above
Wait.
me.
Whichever one shall you choose? There's so many options.
And
Oh,
well, I'm glad I didn't waste any inspiration on that.
yeah.
All right, Shadow's going to take a bite
Yeah.
at that one. Hopefully.
18 because of pack tactics does hit.
Yay!
Yay!
I think the wolves have killed more of these than we have.
Yeah.
Tactics.
It snaps on it and crushes it.
Yay.
Kate has
Now,
just said,
let's
obviously,
just
they're all
hope.
feeling the sturge to kill something tonight.
Nice.
To the dungeon.
hmm. The last stage. There's one.
Well,
two,
hang about. Is a wolf
Oh,
gets to go, doesn't it?
I think that
And his wolf
The
gets
wolf,
that was
the wolf,
Shadow.
that was the wolf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, is this
I was
Oh,
I
of
was
course it
utterly
was,
useless,
no.
and my wolf picked up the
Yeah,
slack for me.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, not trying to take away from your wolf.
Thanks for rubbing it in, reminding me of how terrible
I
that
totally
was.
thought it was you because it was so badass. Sorry.
Wait, is there one left? That's
There's
under-
There's
One
one
left.
left right in the center.
Ah, okay.
And it's literally got a lot of
wolves around it.
choice.
Yeah. The Sturge did roll a 1d4 to see which one of the four it would hit. It rolled a 3, which means it's Alpha again.
Yay!
Oh.
Oh.
With a 22.
Yeah, that hits Alpha.
And that's.
It's alright, I'm a cleric.
And we
Uh,
have wolf biscuits.
Oh, apparently we have wolf biscuits as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, I might just
Yeah,
be
yeah.
the biscuits just because that's fun. Oh no, because they're not so useful in battle. They're not so useful out of battle. Anyway, carry on.
I managed to roll a 1 on a d4, so it took 4 damage,
Damage.
on Alpha. And it's again is attached
Okay.
to Alpha.
Okay.
So Alpha is blue again.
So
Ruby like to
gonna-
repeat the.
repeat. Like detach, kill, repeat. Wait, what? Should Ruby just try and eat it? Or
Yeah.
does it
Yeah, go
We'll
for
go
it.
for a bite.
go for a bite?
Yeah, I have.
Has-
I'm
And if
very,
it misses,
have to be very
it
sure
sounds-
if you're shot.
And you have
wouldn't
pack
So-
tactics again, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So unless you roll double 1.
Yep.
Which has been done.
13.
13.
Alpha, surprised at trying to another wolf trying to bite something off him, pulls away, and with a Sturge still on him.
Ah, this is annoying because Daphne can't risk an arrow.
No.
No, don't worry about it.
But you do have three
I could-
other people and
Could
wolves
you-
going first.
Could
Could
you
I get close enough
sneak
to
up on it and stab it?
Well, I'd have to drop my bow and pick up the sword, so that would be an action. But could I move close enough to Ulfa to take it off with my hands or
Let
something?
me check. Your range is 30 feet, I think. You are
I don't-
40
You
feet
are
away.
too far away.
So
Yeah, I don't
unfortunately,
know what my range is on my character sheet.
it should be
Probably 30.
above near your initiative.
It's got my speed.
That's your speed.
Yeah, that's
25.
25. So
Okay.
yeah, you can't reach it without
So
a
there's
dash.
something I can do really, other than just like move slightly closer, because
Yeah.
and say something encouraging so he knows you're there.
it's okay, Ulfa, we're gonna get it off.
The bad mosquito bat thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Amber.
Oh, okay. Can Alpha try and get it off himself?
Yeah, I think so. I would allow that.
Alright, that's the first thing that I would like to try.
So
I
with
don't know.
it just takes an action to do it.
Okay.
So how will? I think it pierced his side, so he or some
We'll lift the paw and scratch it
with
off.
a paw. Yeah, that works. So you're no longer blue.
Flick! And that's his action, right?
That was his action. Yes.
Right, in that case... if it's flicked off, I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot it again with the crossbow.
Yeah.
How do you know he was successful in flicking it off?
It just
I
takes
think
an
it
action.
It just says it takes an action for someone
right.
to get one of them off.
Yeah.
You don't have to check
Oh,
or
right,
anything.
okay, cool.
19 hits.
Nice.
Great. And he kills it.
Take that.
And
Yep.
it is the last sturge in this area.
Yay!
The
Right.
row is complete.
The row is complete, and you're out of initiative. For the 10 surges, you get 250 XP between you.
Can we make that
Okay,
something
so-
more easily divisible by 4?
What?
Because it's
50 wouldn't
You
be.
you
70.
always
Yeah.
just have to round it down. The rules actually specifically state on that one you round down.
So
okay. In which case, can
248.
someone round it down for me, please? Because I can't do maths right now.
62.
Yes.
Thank you. 62. So that's 96.
Cool.
Sorry.
So- With that, the last of the sturges is dead.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Ulfa.
Yeah.
Just let me.
Sorry, what was the XP again?
You should be at 399.6.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
Which is 1d8 plus 7. Nine hit points.
On Alpha.
Alpha is back up to full health.
Yay.
Nice. And I'm going to remove these guys from.
Ali, do you need healing or
I'm
potions?
just down. I'm just down 6. It's not huge.
Yeah, not when you've
Yeah,
got 41
it would be a bit
hit
of a waste
points.
of a spell if I
Yeah.
healed you, because Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus 7.
Okay.
Like when you're beefy enough at 6 health points. Nah, just a scratch.
I know. I was thinking that.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a scratch. Just a
Not
scratch.
dead yet.
Not bloodied yet.
I can still headbutt you.
So you're out of combat. Around you, you recognize this area used to be almost like a welcoming hall. So that's why everything is decorated with dwarves and miners digging stuff, and that's why there's all the what do you call them? The lanterns when niches and on ledges to try to illuminate the place. But it just feels like a welcoming hall, essentially. And with a 23, I'm going to allow you to see a bit more.
Yeah, apparently getting that thing to bite me was really got my attention sharp.
Yes.
Are there any like kind of directions on the walls written,
Ooh,
engraved?
that's a good point.
And the thing. Well, that looks like that used to be the entrance.
This indeed used to be the old entrance to the mine, and people used to come here all the time. But unfortunately, if there were any directions, they've been rubbed out. And what else
I've
to
moved
see?
a bit. I reckon I can probably see up the corridor to the north of me now.
Let me have a look where you are. Yes. Let me reveal a bit more. That corridor. So to the south, let me do the south. You can see that there's two entrances, or two doorways leading to a room to the east and a room to the west. And to the
I
north,
want to check out the doors.
there's another door further up.
Sounds like south is a good way to go because they're kind of exploring sort of a dead endish. So then we can go another way knowing that that's kind of covered.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Because you rolled a nat 20, I'm also going to allow you, Ali, to recognize there's movement behind the door to the west. And that's yeah.
Could we have Zephany check for any traps?
Andy, I just gotta adjust one thing.
Cool. While we're waiting there, what else to say? So, just there's all like 30 feet high walls or high ceilings. So this is a very tall entrance hall. So
Investigation.
with a 17, you recognize that the door is closed and not locked, and there's no traps on that one.
Okay, do we want to try knocking on the door and being friendly? Or do you want to just go first with opening the door?
At some point, we should really try giving like one of the wolves a box of cookies and then having it scratch at a door, and then when they open, and then calling out, Avon calling or
Girl Scouts!
Girl Scouts.
Wolf Scouts!
Cubs!
Cubs!
So
I'm more inclined to just open the door.
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, well,
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'll-
stand slightly further away.
So do you want to do it
Be
stealthily
nearby.
or just try to open the door?
I think I'd just open it.
Cool. Let me move this, and I'll move this map to. Cool. You see nothing yet because they're all in the GM
Yes.
there.
Yes. All. So it's not just one.
You see, for now, 3 skeletons are moving around the area, and you can see lots of benches and stone and piles of rubble everywhere, and you can see their bones made from very, very old. The skeletons are very, very old dwarves and orcs, a mixture of both.
I'm gonna lift my warhammer and I'm gonna be like, let me at him.
Well, hang on a minute. If are you guys telling me about this? Do you reckon my skeleton word would work against them if I can remember what it is, which I can't right now?
I don't think so. I think that was specifically the guardians of that tomb.
Yeah, that's the
But-
impression I got.
Feel free to try it.
They look like they do need cookies, though.
Okay,
we're all just skin and bones. We're not even skin anymore.
I'm gonna come down here behind you lot, and I'm gonna yell the word
I'm trying to see if I can find
in a
it.
most authoritative manner.
It was in Tresendar Manor.
Tristan Manor, so that's part 2.
Yeah, it's not Greece, is it?
I think there was an F in it somewhere.
That's the part that you
I think there were
remember.
consonants and vowels.
I'll take a vowel, please.
I think it began with an M or an I. I can't remember. Yeah, okay, I can't remember.
Same. There's an F in it somewhere. Just kind of sum up my feelings on the matter right now.
Open sesame? No.
So, I wonder if the chat remembers that far back.
Probably
I
not.
think I missed that episode, so.
Yeah, that was the episode we had Kate playing Zephany.
Does Kate remember?
So,
But Zephany was drunk, so.
Yes, he was very drunk.
Well, so if we get you drunk again, the drunken recall, it will be
Well, we could try it.
Quick, break out the alcohol.
Where's the spirits?
It's an emergency.
I wonder.
That's what you meant by spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've just whispered, I think, to Kalima.
Whispered it.
On the Roll20 chat.
Oh, I was right.
Does have an F in it.
So I stand there and I yell. So the word, in case you're wondering, that I yelled was Ilafan.
I began with an I. I always
Yeah.
got that. I sort of. We were kind
We were
of.
both right.
Yeah.
The skeletons.
Kate just said crack-a-lackin'.
The skeletons look at you, confused, and go. "Rrr?" And
Okay, guys,
the
it
rest
was
of them
one
show
shot.
up.
Oh no!
And this is
They
room
get
4.
psych damage at least.
Have you done the thing where you selected the floor number again? Room number again?
Oh
It
yes.
should only be 4 skeletons, that's what that tells me.
Well, at least there's only 9 of them this time, rather than the 10 Sturges we had last time.
Yeah. Let me bring up.
Another unique has said that's perfect. Whenever I'm drinking Crown Royal Limited with Sprite, I'm going to refer to it as seeking spiritual guidance. We
Cool.
like that.
That's-
Right.
So,
Let me at him.
the skeletons have
Not
woken
beyond.
up, and I'm going to get the initiative order up. You guys should be able to just click on initiative again, and we'll replace the ones in here.
Just rolling terribly for initiative.
I managed to. Oh yeah, I actually managed to roll. Evidently, a critical fail on my initiative, which is quite
Yeah.
impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is still better than mine, because you at least have a bonus rather than
true.
nothing. Wow. I think we're gonna have a lot of skeletons taking hits on us. And great, I'm
1,
standing
2,
in the
3,
doorway,
4,
so
5,
all of them are
6,
gonna go to
7,
me.
8.
Ready that
But the
healing.
good news is they can only come at you one at a time because
Yes.
there's the doorway.
Well, maybe
That might
3
be
at a
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
I was just going to go in the room and start smooshing skeletons because.
Uh,
Well, you have to wait for the skeletons to try and smoosh you first, because look at all the initiative thing.
Oh god.
Oh, you've rolled them all separately?
I did.
You bastard!
Can we
And
name them?
all of them did way better than us.
Yeah.
So-
Yikes.
I'm going. If you want to go in, you can go in before the turn, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I think I was keen. I'm going to be in the room.
Yeah. I'll
Nice to see the lack of survival
I'll step
instinct.
aside off to the side here and
I could have rolled.
Do you know which ones of them are orcs and which one of them are dwarves?
They don't explicitly say, but I could name them.
I would like to know
Yes,
which ones are
maybe.
orcs and which ones are dwarves, please, because I'm going to go for the orcs first.
Orc McCork face 1. Orc, 1. Orc McCork face 2.
Orc.
Orc McCork face 2. Orc McCork face 3. Orc McCork face 4. Orc McCork face 5. Orc McCork face 6. Orc McCork face 7. Orc McCork face 8. Orc McCork face 9. Orc McCork face 10. Orc McCork face 11. Orc McCork face 12. Orc McCork face 13. Orc McCork face 14. Orc McCork face 15. Orc McCork face 16. Orc McCork face 17. Orc McCork face 18. Orc McCork face 19. Orc McCork face 20. Orc McCork face 21. Orc McCork face 22. Orc McCork face 23. Orc McCork face 24. Orc McCork face 25. Orc McCork face 26. Orc McCork face 27. Orc McCork face 28. Orc McCork face 29. Orc McCork face 30. Orc
let's go for this one too.
Stabby McSlash.
You can't see the.
We can't see the
Can't see the
name.
names. We want to see the names.
Can
You
you
have to
see?
tick the nameplate box.
Yeah, I've done it for one of them, but you still can't see it because I need to allow C as well. Yes, you can now see skeleton orcs too.
That's not how you spell skeleton orcs.
Maxel Axel.
He is.
Sir Bones a lot.
Orc Orc.
Does the
We need
chat
some
have
dwarf
any
ones.
suggestions?
we need some dwarf ones.
Yeah.
Shorty McStabby.
Shorty McStabby. Yeah.
Nameplate.
They're all Scottish.
Shorty Max Stabby.
I'll bite your kneecaps.
KRM suggested
Or even
Skelly
kneecaps
McBainesworth.
McGee.
Natural sprinter.
Sorry?
Natural sprinter.
Natural sprinter.
Yep, for one of the dwarfs.
Okay.
Kneecaps McGee.
I'm really hoping someone gets that reference.
I do not.
We dwarves, we're natural sprinters.
Oh, it is Lord of the Rings. I wasn't sure. Who else is there? There's 5 more.
KRM suggested Skelly McBainesworth.
McBonesworth, which is another dwarf. So there's Boned Orc, Orc number 1, Orc 2, McStabby, Natural Sprinter, McBone.
Axel Von Killer. One
I
of the
feel
dwarf.
like we need to reuse a John Bone Jovi last Wednesday's stream.
That's an orc.
John Bone Jovial. Just to make it a bit different.
John Bon Jovi 2.
That you can see that, and there's 2 more, which will be dwarfs. Any more?
Crusher Carrington Smythe.
Short boned.
Short bone.
I like short boned.
Yeah.
That is good.
And the other one is skeleton. Any suggestions? If not, I'll just call it dwarf 1.
No, you can't just call it
Extra.
Oh, hang on. Beverly Crusher.
Okay.
Let's see, they're minors, so maybe like a Diggerton.
Diggerton, yes.
Tibia short stuff. Gesture and Kate. Napoleon Bonaparte. Another unique.
Oh, that's good.
That's going to be orc number 1, I think.
I'm really regretting drinking water whilst doing it. Makes my life so hard.
Yeah, keyboard alert.
Cool. And there's 1 orc, which is orc number 2. So how are these skeletons?
And I love that we're so considerate. We like to give our skeletons, you know, a story. They're not just there to be killed. Well, they kind of are, but you know, they had a history. They had parents or someone who cared about them and named them. And here we are, just gonna destroy them.
It makes it so much sweeter when you twerk on their ashes.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't get rid of the names so that I know exactly who I'm twerking on.
Yeah. So Amber and Ali, are you on top of each other?
Oh, are we? Oh, so we are.
Cool.
Okay, there we are.
Cool.
If you
That
guys
got
need
awkward
one
for a
for
second,
privacy-
but
yeah. This may not be the time, but we appreciate that emotions don't really care about what's going on around you. The heart wants what the heart wants and all. But...
Cool. I'm going to say that the.
So would that make Amber queen consort?
Totally.
Nice.
Okay.
Who knew that skeletons would be the thing to light the mood?
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna go there.
So on that note, Bone Dork
I'm gonna let the DM go there.
is going to go for Amber
Yeah.
with a short sword.
Getting
And
boned in a whole different way.
Not in the fun way.
22 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
ouch.
1d
What were we thinking going into this room?
and does 6 damage. Piercing damage.
Right. Awesome.
Yay!
This one, the ones at the back, they're essentially waking up still, so they're not going to move quite just yet. Neither was that one. Natural Sprinter, though, the one you named, will come up. We're using his really fast legs. And does a 15 hit, Amber?
Me? Yeah, no.
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 Cool. He slashes down with a short sword and hits your armor, I think? Or do you have a
Yes.
shield? You've got armor.
I have armor.
Cool. Digton has just woken up. So,
Are these
Zephany,
things wearing armor?
they have armor scraps.
What are they made of?
I'm going to say
Metal?
they're metal, yes.
Awesome.
And it would be rusted rather than scraps.
Yeah.
Cool.
I be
They're,
able to-
Material.
they're rusted scraps.
What was that, Zephany?
Would Daphne be able to hit this one because Amber's quite short?
If you don't, because Amber's
You are
short is
also
fine.
quite short.
I am.
So,
I'll duck.
so skeletons are quite tall.
I just mean I don't want to hit you. With...
Just be careful with the natural one. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
25
nice.
definitely
Not a
hits.
problem.
Okay. Gonna add my sneak attack.
Yes. Yeah.
19.
19.
Why?
So what?
Piercing.
Immunities conditions is not resistance to piercing. So
Oh,
it's oh, but it is vulnerable to something. Uh, so it Zephany shoots an arrow. Which one were you going for? The one in front of Amber, right?
Yeah, the one right in front of Amber.
The arrow flies through and completely decapitates him. Takes the helmet off with him and everything. It just takes everything
Straight
off.
through the eye socket, hits
Yep.
the back of the skull, and makes the skull and helmet just go thunk.
Yes, exactly that.
Nice.
So
Which one was that?
that was Boned Orc. So that one was boned.
I'm just gonna turn around and thumbs up Daphne. This arrow's come whistling straight over my head.
Daphne would be like going in for an air fight. Maybe not.
And yeah, that
Are you sending your wolf in?
Oh yeah.
you
This
can
is wise.
you would be able to sneak past the
Okay.
skeletons.
So in Ruby.
The Amber, I mean.
Okay. Like to here?
Yeah, let me move the dead one out of the way first, because.
Okay.
Begin the next row.
Yeah.
And going for maybe this one.
Yep.
And she needs to use inspiration. She got pack tactics. That
She's
maybe
got pack tactics
Cause back
anyway.
tactics.
cool. gonna bite on that bone.
Nat
That's
20.
24.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So that's 10 damage because it's rolled it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this
So need to
skeleton,
succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
it would be 12 now because they've gone up.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would be 12 now because we've made them bigger. Better.
I'm going to roll. So 1d20 plus their strength of 0. 13.
Ah.
Yeah, it just succeeded.
But that was 10 damage. Wasn't it? So you bite one of its legs off.
The wolf has a bone!
Run, Ruby! Ruby!
And
Ruby's
does
now
that
running around with this giant thigh bone sticking out.
thigh bone used to be connected to the leg foot?
I sense a wagging tail.
Yeah.
Is that skeleton now just hopping around?
It is hopping up and down on one leg.
Yeah.
So Amber,
Great.
you've got the skeleton next to you, and another one.
Which one did Ruby attack? Napoleon Bonaparte.
No, natural
No,
sprinter.
sadly
the
not.
one
That
north.
The other one.
Natural sprinter.
The name would have been better.
Either way, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at this point because
Yeah.
I think that would be the good thing to do.
Yeah.
So, Spiritual Weapon, my silver fox head appears.
What
Yeah.
does the fox say?
What does the fox say? Which one am I going to attack with the silver fox? Is Skeleton McBones
Well, Max
Bonesworth?
Mac Bones.
Is that an orc?
That is a dwarf.
It's a dwarf. Alright, Skeleton Orc's 2 then, the only one we haven't named.
Yeah. And Bone
He's gonna get-
Jovial is an orc as well.
Oh, is John Bon Jovial.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to Spiritual Weapon. Where is he? There we go.
Now the question is, do you want to name him before you kill him?
16!
16 hits. So
That is...
the silver fox comes down and bites down.
Yes. He gets
Cool.
bitten by a silver fox for
Yeah.
1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 4.
Nice.
That does 11 damage, 11 force damage.
Cool. Ooh, what kind
And
of
another unique, I said, do we need another skeleton name? Yeah, we need another good one for an orc.
for an orc? Yes. What type of damage is the bite, by the way?
Piercing.
Piercing. Okay, does not.
Poseworth has said Mr. Lovebone.
Orc and South.
Orc and South.
Well, as it's still alive, you still have time to name him
These
before he
boots
dies.
are made for Orcan.
I like that. These boots are made for Orcan. Let's go with that one.
I've changed it slightly.
Or
These-
just Orcan boots.
I was thinking bones are made for orking.
Bones are made for Orcan.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
He has a very long name now.
Yeah.
So Amber, Stern, you've done the
That was a
silver
bonus
fox.
action.
Yeah.
Or come by.
And I'm gonna swing my.
Oh god.
Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna swing my. No, actually, I'm not. I'm gonna bring Ulfa in.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna put Ulfa?
You-
Here,
Yeah.
and have Ulfa attack with advantage.
Yeah.
The one that Zephany has attacked, or Ruby attacked.
Yeah.
Zephany or Ruby. Oh,
11.
11.
Is not quite enough to hit. He snaps at where the other leg was.
That's really irritating.
Yeah, it is.
I was hoping to move to a different one.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. So
I think I might risk an attack of opportunity anyway,
okay.
and I'm going to move to in front of. Oh, I can't move there and kill another one. You have to be fair.
Does the
I'm going
14
to-
hit for your attack of opportunity?
No, it doesn't.
No, so it misses you. You
All right,
managed to
and
skip
then I'm gonna swing my warhammer at
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes, because I don't think I can get to any of the others. Oh, I trigger an attack of opportunity from that one anyway. So Warhammer. I've just realised I can swing my Warhammer two-handed.
Yes. And I believe that's... What kind of damage is it?
It just does an extra 2. It's
Yeah.
a 1d10 rather than a 1d8.
Yeah.
I don't have a shield. I don't know why I haven't been doing that.
Yeah.
Great. That's what I'm doing.
Go. 23
23.
hits.
Nice.
Nice.
What kind of damage is it?
Bludgeoning.
Cool.
Bludgeoning, she goes.
So does
8.
that mean I can
You feel,
do that?
as you swing down on that, you feel that the force of the bludgeoning damage goes through the skeleton at almost like twice the speed and completely obliterates Napoleon Bonaparte.
Woohoo!
They're vulnerable to. Well done.
Minus 16.
Go, Amber, for your most erudite attack.
Oh, very welcome.
Smashes bones apart.
I shattered it so that like bone bits fragments went
Yes.
flying.
Exactly.
I have to admit, I do think we should collect these bones later to make more wolf healing biscuits later on.
Yes, he used bones.
Because we've run out of stuff with which to make bone biscuits.
Okay.
Because we used all the stuff before. So
I think there's plenty of bones in here for.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, let's not. I will sadly endeavour not to immolate any of them. Or I might like immolate a couple of them. Just, you know, just because it's kind of my signature move. It's hard to twerk on ashes when you don't have any ashes to twerk on. So.
There are also other skeletons from in the entrance hall from beforehand.
Oh, result. So I can immolate as many as I like, and
Yeah.
there'll still be stuff around. Good to know.
Cool.
Why are some of them skipping their turns?
Because they came out of the rubble and are escaping the rubble from
okay.
earlier. Essentially, when you said the word, they started forming and they took a turn to form.
Just to say to Alpha Gaming is asking what
Wait, do what on ashes? Oh, Kalima likes twerking on the ashes of her immolated enemies.
Yeah.
Because why not?
In fact, I'm gonna get that on a T-shirt at some point.
And the first time you did get, I think, a 19 on performance. So
You did. You really twerked.
I owned that twerk. So
Yeah. Yeah.
It has become my signature celebratory move.
So
Understandably.
And I've taught my wolf how to do it as well. So we make an excellent twerking team. It's a team twerk now.
So, Kalima, what would you like to do? Once you need to destroy them before you.
I was going to say I would like to
twerk on
kill
them.
something so that I can then twerk on it.
Yeah.
Alpha Gaming sighs in pure sadness. How have we made you sad?
My twerking is awesome. What exactly is the problem?
Maybe that they can't join us?
Possibly. If I get over here, does that put me at danger of an attack of opportunity of this guy because I have to get past him, or am I safe?
Yes, if you go past
Yes,
him.
it does. In which case, I'm going to stand here.
Cool. The twerking. Yeah.
God damn it. How do I do the thing to find out how far away I am from things?
There's a ruler thing,
Yeah,
which
I
is
know.
the fourth one down.
Oh, right, yes, okay.
And then you can stretch it.
That's 30 feet, that's 40, that's 35, okay. Right, let's see this thing. Oh, bollocks. Oh, well, in which case that makes that easy. Okay, so I am going to go. Am I close enough to touch this guy?
Yes. Yeah. You're
That
within
one? Oh,
5
hang
feet,
about.
yeah.
This one.
Yeah, you can stretch your hand and...
Reach around the door.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to reach around and touch him. And frankly, if it was not in this particular situation, he would take great pleasure in that. Bugger tits. Wasted pleasure.
He did not like that, but
Hmm.
he goes, what are you doing? Well, he can't speak because he's a skeleton.
Shrug it off.
He shrugs it off, unfortunately.
So I'm going to call up Furfang and say, Furfang, bite
No.
this bony bitch. So Furfang is
With
going to...
pack
Go
tactics.
for the other leg. Go for the other leg.
Yeah, exactly.
It has
And
advantage because
Furfang
of pack
has
tactics.
advantage anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And he's biting the bony bitch. Does
22,
22 hit?
the most definitely hits, and with an 8, he steals the other leg and makes the skeleton crumble
Yay!
to dust.
Yay! It's an ex-skeleton. Woo!
Alpha Gaming just said the skeleton probably was lonely because there was nobody around.
Aw.
Punching.
Yeah. Oh, it's 9:25. Let's get to the end of the round with Ali, and then we can take a short break after that.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go up to Skeleton Shorty McStabby and attempt to swing with my great axe.
Cool.
Ah! Should have used inspiration apparently. Shadow's gonna come up and
Because you've got a +5, I don't understand what I call the gods of Roll20.
Well, occasionally you've got to roll the low numbers. You can't always roll the high numbers.
But the
Alright,
20,
looks like Shadow succeeded.
yeah, with 20 definitely succeeds and does 7 piercing damage. So it yanks an arm off from the skeleton. He can have an arm in his mouth if he wants to, or he can spit it out. Whatever the wolf Shadow would like to do.
Can Shadow then slap the skeleton with the hand?
Yes. Yes.
Inspiration Shadow.
Yes, definitely.
It's not just the humans or the humanoids that threaten to rip your arm off and beat you to death with it. It's not just a Wookiee thing.
Cool. And that is the end of the round.
Awesome.
So, if people would like break, this is probably the best time to do it.
Yes, we will take a short interval.
Okie dokie.
It costs him an arm and a leg, but it's good. Yeah. So, I was going to say something. Do we have anything to talk about in this break?
Brian's doing a thing tomorrow.
Yeah. If Poseworth on chat wants to let us know what it is or how to get to it, we can...
It's something to do with Macbeth.
Oh, Macbeth. More Shakespeare stuff.
But I can't remember exactly what it was.
Cool.
And exactly where it was. I think it's another one that it's 1:30 a.m. UK time, which is 7:30 Central, if I have remembered that right. 5:30 Pacific.
Macbeth. Yeah. And I was going to say something else. There was something else, but I've completely forgotten. We could talk about our merch.
Yes, we have merch, which apparently we've not been telling you enough because someone didn't know.
Yeah.
And we will, yeah. I think you've posted the link already.
I've posted it again.
We have merch. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Poseworth has said, yes, he's doing a scene from Macbeth at 7:30 p.m. Texas time. I was right. Yeah. Yay!
So
I remembered.
Is that a...
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, Zoom thing.
It's a Zoom thing, which means we
Right.
need a link.
So if we ask Poseworth to post it in our Discord,
Yep.
if you would like, that should be available. And Discord you can reach between. If you ever need the Discord link, is !Discord. Jess was right. Thanks, I forgave.
I'm right at least half the time, even when I guess. Statistically.
Yeah, and
Yeah. I don't know, what else is going on?
yeah, it's been a quiet week this week.
It has been quiet. It's been cooler, which has been really good.
Yeah.
I finished writing The Dragon of Shadow and Air 10 today, which isn't really
Wow.
that amazing
Nice.
news because 6 isn't even out yet.
But 5
Yeah.
is.
5 is out. Yeah, the first 5 are out. There will be 12 in total, so I've only got 2 more to write.
Nice. It's been quiet because Alpha Gaming hasn't been around to make noise. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, we've also hit 107 followers, which is an
Oh,
awesome
wow.
number.
That is really awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you, everybody who's followed us.
Yeah. And
We should add sound alerts sometime in the future. We do have some sound alerts.
we do.
I thought we did.
They might not work. I don't know how to make it work.
Okay.
I'll play around with it and make it work.
Hey, baby.
I've got
We are slowly working on adding stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, there's someone here ready for his halftime show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Our resident mascot.
Aww.
He's the wolf.
Gorgeous boy. Oh, look at you. You're so pretty. And you're so pretty. Yes, you are. Yeah. Just trying to get the laptop steady so it doesn't go vanishing off backwards or something and you suddenly get an excellent view of the ceiling.
Yes, it's the floof.
That intent look means that there must be treats around. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay. Give me paw. Good boy.
Aww.
Good boy. Okay, give me other paw. No, good paw, other paw. Other paw. Good other paw. Well done. Yes, a good boy.
By the way, if I keep looking down, it's because I'm also doing tech, so I'm looking that camera, oh, that laptop, and that laptop, and that
Okay.
stream.
Wow.
So
Last
I think
one.
we need to add some other cameras on you, and then we can just cut back and forth between them and get like the command center view.
that would be quite
That's it.
funny.
That's it. No more.
I've reduced the number of screens I use at the moment
No more, baby.
to only 4.
Oh, down to 4. That's
Down to 4, yeah.
great.
That was an awesome floof as well. Jake is huge. If you want to see more pictures of Jake, he is on Discord on the Floofs channel.
Yes.
At some point, I will take a picture of this and post it.
Yes.
Like, this
The
is fun.
command center for our stream.
Yeah. But cool.
Gilded Mimic HQ.
Yes.
It's even more epic the few times I've streamed from there and David is on the stream as well because we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
And then I think I did the pyramid ones and I had a TV and my laptop. And then
Wow.
David had he's got one of those curved screens.
Yeah.
And yeah. Then we have about 8 screens between us at least.
10.
Wow.
10 screens between us.
10 screens. And we don't use all
Then
of
it
them.
really is Gilded Mimic Network HQ.
I did just count how many screens we've got in the room, yeah.
How many screens?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's how many screens you're
6,
using.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, with the ones you bring in, it's 10
10
that we use. But the
Good boy, Jake.
someone did point out, I think it was Claire, that I'm not counting the green screens.
True.
True.
Because we also have green screens to hide our mess. Can't, can't quite see it on. Let's see.
There was just a tear in reality.
Wait,
Yep.
there's not a giant dragon behind you. I can't handle this.
So yeah, so we haven't counted those screens. So
Wow.
yeah. Anyway, after breaking reality, should we continue in Waveoka Cave's reality?
Yep. Let's get back to
Cool.
crushing.
Yeah.
I apologise
Interestingly
for
named
being
enemies.
kind of lounged here, but I made the mistake of showering standing up this evening, and my energy levels were not up to it, which is why I look like this, basically.
That's fine.
So,
It's
just
awesome
in
that you're
case-
here.
Just in case people wondering if I'm like drunk or not caring or whatever, no, I totally care. I just literally, do not even have the energy to sit up at the moment. So, sorry.
Thank
That's
you for
okay.
being here. And
Now let's go kill things.
cool.
I need
This is the wonder of our game. You can do it while lounging in bed.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Cool. Skeleton Mug Bonesworth. Who will he go for? The nearest person would be Shadow, I think.
Mm.
No, I need to move.
I hear an upset
Well,
cat.
Yeah, it's my cat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, what's his name? Mug Bonesworth approaches Shadow and swings his sword and rolled a natural one, so he takes some damage. So
He
hits-
hits,
Does he
just
impale
hits him beside
himself?
him instead. Or his arm just falls off.
his arm does fall off with the with the sword. So next time he'll just attack with his other arm. So
Or he could pick up next time.
He could
can
pick
use
up the
other
arm with the
to pick
sword.
up the arm with the sword.
which does that mean he's armless?
He's armless. Not yet.
He's unarmed.
He's unarmed.
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Bone John Bone
John Bon
Jovial.
Jovial.
John Bon Jovial has a grin on his face. How far can he go? 30 feet, I think. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enough to reach Amber. And tries to attack. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
He swings his sword and it just clangs against your armor.
Amber goes, ha ha, guess you weren't praying hard enough.
Yes. Nice. Natural sprinter is gone. Diggerson.
I take it the excursions all have name badges then for us to be able to take the piss out of them.
Technically all skellies do have a grin, but this one has an especially manic grin.
Do you want to know how I got this curse?
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes to here. Oh, they've got short bows. This one doesn't. And he dashes towards here for next time he'll attack someone. And then Zephne. There's people in your way now, so it's going to be difficult to attack from where you are.
Okay. Can I get to here?
Where to, sorry?
Here.
Uh,
So.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just get beyond Fang. So there.
Okay. That's fine. I'm
Yeah.
still at the back where Stephanie
Yeah.
likes to be.
Assuming Kalima lets you through.
You're not gonna do it, you shall not pass. Gonna aim for John Bon Jovial and find my character sheet.
Tell him he's meant to be sleeping. He said
Who's meant to be
sleep when he was
sleeping?
dead.
I'll make sure he's dead again. And then he I thought I pressed it, but it hasn't come through.
Shot through the heart. Sorry. Now just so Bon Jovi song stuck in my head.
Oh, nice.
With
A 23.
You have shot through the heart.
If he
And
had a
set me
heart,
to
it would have.
blame.
If he had a heart, it would have gone through it.
Right, and 1d6 plus 4 plus sneak attack.
Yes.
Yes, yay. 19.
Nice.
Ah.
The arrow bursts through, hits the ribs, and just like the impact, just shakes him, and that's enough to remove him from combat.
Let us
Fine,
stay dead
Thank
this
you for coming
time.
for a bit. Wanted dead or alive.
Okay, and where is Ruby? Ruby is in the middle
Oh no,
somewhere.
I removed the wrong one.
Oh no!
I think. Oh no, it was.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, you
removed
did.
this one.
Yeah.
So this one is not X'd.
John Bon Jovial. I love that.
Okay, and Ruby's gonna come up to this one, whose name I can't actually see because there's so many names.
Skeleton boned orc.
And get pack tactics, so you've got
Yes.
advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, well, I like that I just tried, I'm gonna go for another one.
Yeah.
20.
nice.
Hits with 6. This time you go. He also needs to do a strength check, does he not?
Yep.
So -6 there. And let's go for roll 1d20 plus 0. 2.
That was the strength.
He falls over.
He does fall over as what Ruby is pulling at the arm. He goes with it onto the floor.
He's probably like, oh, such a beautiful wolf. Ah.
Ooh, the ceiling is very pretty from here as well.
So any melee attacks against this one has advantage as well,
Awesome.
because he's on the
Awesome.
floor. Those are both your turns.
Mm-hmm.
These bones are made for all King's turn.
We need to just clip that and put that in our trailer. These bones are made for Orking's turn.
I'm so proud right now.
He's going to approach. Is that that's Ruby? Let's go for Amber.
I was gonna say I just hit him with a silver fox. So
Yeah. He picks up, still distracted by the silver fox, and swings a sword, and doesn't even hit your shield or your armor. It's just like he looks at his sword and gets distracted by by the look on his reflection on the sword.
Guys, stop trying to hit
skeleton.
me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
But if he could speak, he would say, "I'm orking. I'm not swinging. I'm orking." Amber, you've got a floating silver fox somewhere along here, I think.
I will worry about the silver fox in a moment. I'm gonna hit this thing with my warhammer first.
Yeah.
And I might finally use my inspiration. Oh, seriously?
Oh, I hate that happens.
Yeah.
So unfair.
You saw his name tag and were laughing so hard you weren't able to hit him. So unfortunately.
Yeah, I was distracted by the boots he's wearing.
So.
Okay, I will move the spiritual weapon then, and probably. I don't know. I might go and hit the one that's hurt over here on the ground.
Cool. I'm going to move that orange.
It gives it advantage.
Yeah.
And it's attacking a wolf.
Yes, and silver foxes protects wolves.
Yes.
No.
23.
23 most definitely hits.
1d8 plus 4 force damage. Where's my d8? Yeah, 8 force damage.
With that, as he jumps on, just the force from the impact smooshes and shatters the bones. Shatters the bones
Excellent.
into oblivion.
Less work to grind them up later.
That was bone-shattering stuff.
Right, and now Ulfa can do stuff. I'm gonna bring Ulfa around here to the track.
Yeah.
Around behind me. To take that one. So it gets pack tactics.
Yeah.
16.
16 most definitely hits, and with 7, how would you like to destroy this one?
It's going for a boot.
Go for the beat.
Yep.
Hey.
And it needs to make a strength saving throw.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It only had.
So Ulfa's just got a boot with a bone sticking out of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Mouth just got.
Yeah, that one is
Fun
the
new
long
toy.
orking. And that's your turns. Max Stabby. He's going to go for Ali again. 16 to hit. Ali. Nope. So he swings his sword and just like it just stops even as it hits the armor. Just like, pff. Why isn't it hitting? It's not going in.
Dragon scales.
Oh. Short-boned. He's been hanging out back here. He's actually going to use a short bow and going to go for Amber because seeing the silver fox moving around.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm realizing there should have been a difference in the spelling here. That boned.
Yep. Skeleton short boned.
What did I?
You should
A
add a
W
W.
between the O and the N.
Yeah.
Uh,
If he's using a bow.
Oh yes, short-bowed. Short.
Boned.
B-O.
So a W between the O and the N.
B-O-W-N-E-D.
Cool. He is now
There we
short-bowed. Nice. So he shoots the arrow, but distracted by the silver fox, the arrow goes through the spiritual weapon and just hits the wall. Because I assume a 13 does not hit.
Nope.
Cool. Kalima, you're reducing these skeletons to nothingness quite quickly.
Let's see. Okay. I am done messing around. And I am going to attack Skeleton McBonesworth.
Yeah.
With Firebolt.
Nice.
And I'm specifically aiming at the pelvic region. Because I don't feel very well and I wish to share the discomfort.
Fair play. 16 most definitely hits.
Woo!
So
Awesome.
fire flies through the air and catches him.
1D. Oh, that's not a D. 4. That's disappointing. Oh,
It's just a 1d10, there isn't any pluses.
yeah, everyone else has all this plus stuff. I don't have plus stuff.
Yeah, how bizarre.
You should have...
I feel
Oh, it depends on the description of the spell.
Yeah.
there's no plus stuff.
No. Cool. With Firebolt, does he get burned or anything?
He takes 1d10 fire damage.
Yeah.
A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. That's it.
Okay. So he is now, you can see a flame inside his ribs, or inside his pelvic region to be precise, just burning, and he's glowing slightly.
You just set his sex on fire?
Apparently so. I'm rather disappointed.
Let's say he's very, very uncomfortable.
Good. Okay, I'm not so
She's
disappointed.
ignited a flame in him.
Yeah.
Does that mean he'd have any
Ignited a
disadvantage?
flame in his loins.
I feel like he should have disadvantage on any attack from that.
I think you're destroying these guys enough that I don't think you need any extra help.
I haven't managed to kill one of these yet.
I'm not.
No, I think
Oh.
you're doing quite a comical amount of damage. I don't think
Okay, that's
anything
good.
is
Also, it's Furfang's turn.
It is Furfang's turn, yes.
Furfang thinks the fire is hilarious
Yeah.
and has gone over here and is now trying to bite the flames, much to the skeleton's upset. And he also has pack tactics because I'm right there with him. 19.
19 hits.
Karim said there's a burning
Focus.
in his loins. Yes, there is. From the firebolt.
Absolutely.
So which limb do you want him to take?
We're going for the pelvis again. Thank you.
So he's currently got... Oh, he needs to...
Strength saving throw.
One d20. 17. He
Oh,
does.
bollocks.
He is
Still
so.
standing.
He is still standing.
Still, his sex is still on fire, though, so that's
It
right.
is, yes. Now it is Ali's turn.
All right.
Gods of Roll20.
I know. I'm tempted to use inspiration, but I know the battle's over, so I feel like saving it for an actual dire circumstance is probably better.
I
At
have
this
a
point,
feeling
so...
we'll take the rest out before your next turn anyway. Even
Exactly.
If you don't help.
Exactly.
Oh.
Ali clearly does not like skeletons very much.
Apparently not. All right. So Shadow's going. Where is Shadow? I can't even see.
Oh, she really likes them.
says
And
Mug-
doesn't
Okay, yeah, that is still Shadow there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shadow's gonna go for the one.
Muck Bonesworth.
directly
Whose
to
sex is on
there.
fire?
Yeah. Muck Bonesworth. With a
Yeah,
s-
pack
15.
tactics, so 15.
15?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, advantage, yeah. So with 15 it definitely hits, and with a 7 brings him down to an X.
Nice.
So,
Good job, Shadow.
Um,
Thanks for picking up the slack there, because I am
Good
failing
work, team.
miserably.
I'm going to say he's still on fire, but he's out of the game.
Excellent. There'll be something immolated for me to dance on the ashes.
There
Yes.
will.
I'll bring them
Resolve.
in at the end.
There'll be an
once I
immolated
spoke.
skeleton pelvis
Yes.
Yay.
for you to dance on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh, thanks for the bits, Jess.
Can't imagine why I'm single.
Muck
But only because the right cool person hasn't come along to appreciate your coolness.
Yes, and who can handle being set on fire.
And then occasionally frosted and shocking grasped.
Yeah.
It's electric.
So the next, it's Stephanie.
Yeah.
Bones, they're multiplying.
Okay. I'm just gonna press.
That's really set you off.
Amber,
23.
I think that comment just gives Amber inspiration.
Yay!
Yes.
Yeah, does the 23 hit?
23 most definitely hits. Which one are you attacking?
Shorty McStabby, so I can
Cool.
get all
Pa-
the advantages.
All the attacks, all the extra 2d6 is it damage?
Yeah, 2d6. Oh, that's the extra.
So, yeah, lots of damage. 16.
16.
Nice.
This one was not on fire, but he gets shot back all the way to over here. Yeah, with the strength of Jack, of the Jack,
Awesome.
and that's Max Stabby out.
Yay. Take that,
Brilliant.
Stabby. Stabby. So there's only short boned remaining.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna send Ruby up. I can't seem to click on Ruby's token unless it's what this one?
Ruby is this one.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, assuming I can reach.
40 feet, yeah, that's easy
Yeah.
to reach.
Send her to bite down.
There's no pack tactics. And so
Yeah.
you could use it.
I will
there's a-
use inspiration. And bite!
Nat
Oh,
20.
nice.
15.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you take it out? Would you like to describe how your wolf takes it out?
So Ruby, really enjoying Firebane, is just gonna leap off and go "Rah!" and just chomp it off. And yeah, I think that Firebane is really holding the entire skeleton together.
Awesome.
Not just feet from under it. Yeah.
Those were all the skeletons in this room.
Wow.
Yay!
I'm going to make a list of them so you can all read how you defeated these skeletons, all these named skeletons. There's a lot of them. I'm just going to try to make them all the names visible. So, skeleton short-boned, skeleton Mike Bonesworth. These bones were made for orking. Shorty McStabby, Natural Sprinter, John Bone Jovial, Napoleon Bonaparte, Diggerton, and Boned Orc are all smooshed to bits.
Redeceased.
Well done, team.
Yeah,
That needs to be a clip.
that is awesome.
I've clicked, there's a button that says clip that, so I don't know what it does, so I've clipped that.
It will open up a window in which you can select the full clip.
It just does clip that, and I think it takes a certain amount.
30 seconds? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what 30 seconds, but it's 30 seconds.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yes, perception, good.
Are there
Yeah.
any books in here?
Delete. As you look around, I'm in Tresendar Crypts, which is not where we are. This is the guard room. You recognize that from old broken beds that were once here. It's this is a boring room. It's I'm going to say there's a chest you noticed
Ooh.
because there's nothing there, but there's a chest that you find. It is very rotten, so the lid isn't there anymore, so it's the remnants of a chest. And in there you find let's say there's 4 of you, 12 gold pieces. Not very much, but it's very, very old gold pieces.
Right, so we get 3 gold pieces each?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So.
I'm good with that.
I can cope.
I'll always take gold.
I can probably buy a book for that at some point. I think I'm going to have to end up just buying my own books, guys, because
Might have
just
to,
not-
sadly. We're just not
we're
finding
not
them, are we?
finding
No.
anything worth having.
Maybe we
I
I
can
mean,
go on
in
a
all
quest for
fairness, this isn't necessarily like great book storage conditions, so
Books
we
are
can-
very valuable and important, and anyone with any degree of erudition understands that. They hold their value. In actual fact, they increase in value as they get older, and they're better than property because they're transportable. I don't understand why people continue to undervalue the investment value of books.
Because if
Nice.
you get them wet, they're ruined.
Just don't
Well,
get them
and
wet.
and it's difficult to read them
Exactly.
without having eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? Books have eyes?
Yeah.
No, like skeletons aren't going to be doing a lot of reading without eyes.
No.
Well, no, obviously they are clearly a literary desert.
We can after
No
we finish
books.
clearing out this cave and we've rescued my cousins, The other cousins anyway.
How many cousins do you have? Because like you're forgetting their names.
Three.
Big family.
Three, and one of them's dead.
Yeah,
We can
Nundro is
go
still
looking
alive,
for books
supposedly.
if you like.
Yeah.
I've been looking for books all this time, but I would appreciate some help because
Like,
clearly
we
I'm
can
not
have a
getting very far
specific.
on my
Well,
own.
We want to go find books. Please tell us about the books.
The Red Brand started an illicit bookbinding company, so
They did?
An
yeah,
illicit book.
and the castle.
Illicit bookbinding company. What's an illicit bookbinding company?
Have I told
I
you
want to know
that?
more.
I don't know whether to be horrified or intrigued.
The bandits, like, it has to be illicit.
Yeah.
Exactly as curious way.
This underground bookbindery.
Are there any arrows in the vicinity? Ruby got a nat 20, so you know.
Just before.
I know this guy who ended up in this corner, he got thrown there by an arrow, I think.
Yes.
There's someone's skeleton's head got knocked off with an
Yeah.
arrow.
Yeah, and an arrow ended up over here, I think.
Definitely
Yeah.
threw a few arrows around, so.
Yeah. Kalima, for your impassioned speech about books, I've given you inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
They bind illicit books. Yeah.
Illicitly bind books, or they illicitly bind illicit books, or they bind illicit books.
They bind a smut.
Or they illicitly bind completely innocent books in order to transport things in the binding.
Ooh, I like that.
Smuggling.
I am not revealing anything.
Or they could you can even soak the pages in something and then recover it
Ink.
later on, or use the ink.
I'm not revealing anything, but I may be taking notes.
I'm gonna make a I'm gonna kind of sidle up to Zephany and be like, we should talk later. You know, when you know things aren't so exciting and maybe everyone else is.
Do you realise, Queen Ali, that basically now an illegal trade is being done from the depths of your castle?
Bookbinding.
In bookbinding.
Honestly, I don't
castle
think Queen Ali.
security though, so
As long as it's bringing in the gold, then
Exactly. As long as it's bringing in some funds for the roof restoration, I don't think Queen Ali is really gonna mind.
Yeah,
But
getting like the walls and roof up are top priority
I
right
think
now.
her
How
eye
that
will be
happened?
blinder than the skeletons when it comes to the illicit
the thing
bookbinding.
is, this is part of the reforming program for the Red Brand.
I mean, it is in a forest, so if we're talking about the materials to be putting
Check
books
out
together here.
Red branded books.
Red Brand Books would be an awesome brand, actually, as it were. I think we should definitely look into this.
Cool.
Yes, arrows?
Yes. How many did you end up shooting?
I took them off as I went and a half. I think about 4 or
Because you
so.
automatically get half of them back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, with the other ones, you recover one more. So.
Okay. I've got like 47 because I take them off half each time that I shoot.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So. This room is now empty of skeletons. I am just going to line them up somewhere so they don't get in the way for future.
Or do we need to collect their bones for future?
We do, for
Someone
future
wished to
dog healing
twerk,
biscuits.
and we wish
Oh,
to have.
yes. I need to go twerk on Ashes. Actually,
Flaming pelvises.
I think
I'm gonna
McBonesworth
head
is
over.
there.
Something like that. I'm gonna go and twerk on. Furfang is gonna support me as I kind of shuffle across the floor and try not to get eaten by a massive mosquito.
No, you
Yeah,
dealt with
off. Try and eat my socks.
you dealt with those earlier.
So I bloody wish there's one in my room right now. Right. So I go over to the skeleton.
Call your wolf
Yeah.
to help.
Because-
They were really good at killing those.
Yeah, and because I'm really not feeling great right now, I'm gonna kind of support myself on Furfang, and then we are going to execute the most flawless twerking routine, which somehow disguises the fact that I can't actually stand up on my own.
So
And it's just going to, it would set the world on fire, except that it's like one room, but you guys are all totally impressed because we look amazing.
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was going to say you could roll performance for that, but I'm saying you just looked great.
let's
We've had enough
try.
practice
Yeah.
that now the twerking just.
Oh, actually,
And I
Yeah.
was about to say as well, because Furfang is with you,
joining you.
with twerking only outside of combat, you have pack tactics with him, so you have advantage for
That
twerking.
means you just got a natural 20.
I got a
Yes.
natural 20 on the twerking performance. The world will never be the same again.
Daphne's gonna watch us and be like, I wonder if there's a way to make money out of this.
So yes, for twerking only, you get wolf pack. With Furfang, you get pack tactics.
Ulfa's going to be so impressed by Furfang doing this. Ulfa's going to look at Amber, and Amber's just going to shake her head.
Cool.
It's okay, Furf. It's okay, Amber. Sorry, was it
Alpha.
which one? Oh,
Alpha.
Alpha. Alpha can come dance with us if he wants. We can work mutually.
Yeah,
Cool.
Ruby's just gonna be distracted by all the bones in the room and not pay attention.
Oh yeah, we need to collect up bones.
Yeah. You can assume you have collected bones for making.
For another round of.
Another round
Yeah.
of dog healing, wolf healing biscuits.
Yeah.
How many wolf healing biscuits should I have?
I've currently got 2.
I think everyone else has one.
Yeah, I've got one.
And I've got 2 healing potions at the moment. In an ideal world, I'd like to have enough bones to make 5 healing biscuits.
Yep, you happen to gather exactly that amount.
Awesome.
So,
I might do the same. I don't know how much that is.
is that what happens?
I'm
when
gonna
you
say
turn a
wolf
healing
healing
potion into a
biscuits.
healing biscuit?
Yeah.
Worth
We'll need to
of
buy more
bones.
potions before we, or sacrifice one of the
Yeah.
potions.
Yeah.
I've got 2 healing potions.
I've got 2 as well.
Yeah. I think we end up doing 1 healing potion per dog biscuit. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
I
So,
thought it was split with 2.
Well, it depends how much a dog biscuit does.
Yeah. No, I
if-
think we agreed that it's 1 healing potion per dog biscuit, per wolf biscuit.
because it acts exactly like a healing potion, but it's in combat you can just chuck it to the
And they are
dog.
big wolves, so one
Okay.
they do each need a potion's worth of potion, if you
Yeah.
see what I mean.
Yep.
So it's just easier to throw at to them rather than having to go up and make them chug a bottle.
If we have a healing potion and the bones, can we just make it on the spot? Or do we need to?
It
Well, you have to grind up the bones, and you also need to use the healing potion. And I
I'd say
do
it's
think
probably
it's a
something
good
we'd need
idea.
to do while short resting or long
Yeah.
resting.
It was a long
And also,
rest.
it's not a good idea to use up all our healing potions on wolf biscuits because we might need healing potions.
Okay.
And I don't know about you guys, but personally, I don't really feel like eating wolf biscuits,
Do we need
even
to
no matter
take-
how healing they are.
Do we need to take a long rest or short rest till before we move on?
I'm belly hurt. I'd say
Okay.
it'd be a waste.
Have you got
of-
your spell slots? And things?
I've got loads of spell slots. I only used one.
And I think, frankly, mine and Furfang's twerking performance had a restorative effect.
We all get temporary hit points.
You get temporary hit points that last until the start of the next combat.
But we feel amazing. That's the important thing.
our emotional and our emotional spirits have been raised
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
by the power of performative dance.
Yeah. You should be able to give out like bardic inspiration. But and
Twerk inspiration?
exploration.
Twerking inspiration. That'd be awesome.
Exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that
Twerkspiration.
Twerkspiration. On that note, do you guys want to leave the room?
Have explored everything,
Okay.
then I'd say let's go across the hall.
Yeah, should we try the other door?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should I go
Right.
inspect
I'd,
it?
I'd like to
Yes,
listen
I think
outside.
Zephany would
this
like
one.
to ought to
Oh.
do that.
Okay, I will
Ropey thing.
investigate the door. If I can find investigation.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Nice.
You find that this door is a bit stuck, but it's not trapped or anything. You can, with a bit of strength, you didn't even have to roll. You just push it. You can push it open.
Okay, I'll let Ali, after you.
Forge ahead again. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Going
leave
in,
that
guys.
Going in. Let me reveal the room.
Someone's left their dog behind, Wolf.
Yeah, this was way less exciting than the last.
Only because the DM
It's-
hasn't quite caught up yet.
This feels like it was an office or a storeroom of some kind. There's a large stone counter, like right in the middle. Don't know why it's not on the map, but it's not. It has a set of 3 dusty balance scales made of iron, cubby holes carved in the north wall that are stuffed with dusty paper scraps, and several long dead corpses. Gnomes and orcs are sprawled across the floor.
This is like a gnome bank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Any books?
Banks have money.
Perception 22 with shadow. Shadow goes up
I just got a natural 20.
twice.
Nice! Wow!
Where's that roll when you need it?
So
Yeah.
with a 22, Shadow goes up and starts scratching at behind the desk, and Amber sees and manages to pull out a locked iron strongbox.
Ooh!
Um,
I found the bank's money.
That sounds.
This might help repairing the castle. I drag it out so everyone can see it.
yeah,
Is it locked?
Need to
it
try
is
and
locked.
If only we had a thief with some thief tools that could
only.
pick locks.
Scared.
What do I need to?
I think you can click Thieves Tools. If
Okay.
not, is D20 plus your dexterity plus your 2, I think it is, for your.
Okay, yeah, it's not currently got. Oh, I need to give the Thieves tools an attribute. Say.
Okay, just do a
That's
1d20 plus your dexterity plus your. You get a 2 bonus for being proficient at it, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
1d20 plus. Sorry, just give me a moment.
Plus your dexterity modifier plus 2.
Is that the one in the little box or the big number?
It's
Dexterity.
the smaller number.
But the modifier is the bigger, is the
Smaller
When-
The
number.
number
you say-
in a larger box, but it is a smaller number.
a lower number
A lower number.
Yeah.
Okay.
in larger type.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say otherwise it'd be 18. Okay, 21.
With a 21, it's one more than you needed to unlock.
That was a difficult lock.
It is a difficult
Wow.
lock. As you unlock it, it springs open, and inside it you find 600 copper pieces,
Wow.
150 copper pieces each.
180 silver pieces,
Hang on a minute. Hang
Hold
on a
on.
minute. Oh, you know what? Yeah, someone write them down and just help me do maths afterwards.
No, it's 150 copper pieces each.
Yeah.
Hold on.
150 copper.
Yeah. I think Jess is writing them down, so I'll wait a
Yeah,
minute.
we'll write them down. 150 copper,
Yeah. 180 silver pieces,
which is 45 silver each.
88 electrum pieces,
22 electrum pieces each.
and 60 gold pieces.
15 gold pieces each.
And that is what you find in them.
Nice.
Okay, that's 150 copper each.
Do you want me to add the gold, Kalima?
I actually managed to do it.
Cool.
Thank you. But thank you. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. 45 silver.
Cool. So
How much gold was that?
15 gold, but there's also electrums.
22 electrum.
22
Yeah,
electrums.
gold.
so it seems orcs and dwarves had a battle in here, but no skeletons came back to life.
Okay.
Is there any information on like the papers that would be useful?
It's mostly information like who had what loans out, and it's like the old banking system,
Okay.
and so not much information about the area, unfortunately. But you see one note that says the prices of using the magic cauldron, I think it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a magic furnace, and it just has prices there, which are rubbed out because I can't be bothered to invent a number.
There's a magic furnace?
The magic furnace? What?
I
Awesome.
think it's a furnace. I can't remember. It's a magic something, but
Magic something.
yeah, it's what these wave echo caves were known for back in the day.
Okay.
So, so to the south is the crumbling entrance, which no longer has an exit, or an entrance even. And where would you like to go next?
North?
Oh.
The only way to go.
North is the only option at this point.
The only way
North.
is up.
The only way is up.
Buffy's just gonna go up
Oh, the rogue is going off by herself.
there.
Yep.
Assuming everyone else is going to.
The cleric went too.
Daphne could stealth somewhere. If we wanted to.
Well, I kind of
I
think
was
we should at
thinking-
least kind of vaguely look this way.
Look
Well, I was
this
think
thinking
way.
if
we'd
we
be able
go
to see
up
a
and
little bit
check this
further.
corridor up here, and then we could be able to see left and right along it.
That's true.
And if there's
Yeah.
nothing there,
So
we
we
can
might
always
as well
go
at least
back and then
look.
check this passageway.
So
Look slightly further
Yeah.
that way
So
and then
you're-
go up there.
Okay.
looking slightly further, you can see the corridor extends.
Right, okay, carries on that way.
I need to
No, I'm
move
also
I would
this.
going this
guess
way.
that those might intersect with each other.
Did you
at some
want to
point.
go up?
Yeah.
I would kind of want
Maybe don't. I'd stay kind of
stealth.
one back just in case. Like peek
Well-
around the corner rather than
Yeah.
dive round the corner.
Good call.
yeah,
Ah, fine.
Yeah.
Would you
Always
like
see a door.
to do a perception check?
Yeah, I will peek round the corner with a perception check.
You see a bit further down the corridor.
Ali's distracted.
Yeah. There's a cave.
Ooh, a rock.
Just a bit further down.
How about if I
Zephne sees
send
enough
Furfang up?
to reveal this, which is
Ah.
a dead end there, and
Ooh.
by looking the other way, you see the ruins entrance that I think you saw earlier. I'm not sure anymore. Cool. So left
let's-
to the right is you can see the edges of a new corridor there and an edge of a new corridor there, and in front of you is a door.
Did you
Should
say
we-
new corridor?
Sorry.
Did you say a new corridor?
There's two
in
corridors.
Two
sorry.
corridors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel
Let's
like
back up and check that passageway, the rougher one that goes to the right then. Because, I don't know, be systematic about it.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of clearing out the branch of things as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit then. We'll come
Cool.
back to that bit.
So as you look into here, let me see what's.
Oh, I just had a thought. Did we get XP for the skeletons?
You did.
Did we what? Sorry.
I didn't tell you what it was, but you did get experience. It's 450 XP between you.
448.
So 112.
112.
112.
Yeah.
Baby, can I work out my XP first, please? I can't take you out right now. Did Nana not take you out? Does she not love you? Did you need money, Nana? Oh, baby, I'm so sorry.
4108.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? 4108?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Cool.
I deserve this. These are good numbers. It's for me. Am I falling down on my dog mum job? I'm sorry.
I will continue working my way forward with Shadow here.
Cool. As you reach there, you see this whole area because there's fungi on the floor, which is glowing slightly,
Phosphorescent.
Nice.
which illuminates the ground
Good boy. Well
just
done.
enough.
Good boy.
There's large stalks that are about 5 feet tall, and there's a few shelf fungus, and so there's lots of different types
There's
of
few
fungus.
of them taller than me.
There's some some stalks that are 5 feet tall, and yeah, they're green phosphorescence and illuminates the whole area.
Cool.
Does anyone want to do a nature check
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
to see if you recognize these?
You can attempt it, but
Zephany thinks they're pretty light.
Ooh.
That's
The creepy pretty
Amber-
Stay away from the light.
It's gonna be like
Ali
"Hey."
recognizes these as that they are poisonous. You realize that while you're far enough away, they look friendly. They look harmless, but if you disturb any of them, they will release poison in the whole room and spread it and make it impossible.
do not touch the things.
But that's so pretty.
But do not touch them.
I could touch from the stealth.
Appreciate from afar.
Should we try turning around and going around this rather than through it?
You can see there's a path going north.
There is a path through. I think we should see what's up there.
Can we make gas masks at all?
What is? I mean, they're far enough apart that we can pass through without fear of touching it, right?
It would be a difficult check to get past
You'd
them.
have to make a check to go past without brushing, like a dex check.
Yeah.
What about just setting them on fire?
Wouldn't that release the gas?
Well, yeah, but if we're not in the room when it happens.
Yeah, if we back up,
If we get the wizard to do her
I can do
immolation
firebolt
thing from a distance.
I don't mind doing that.
Cool.
Burn the poisonous mushrooms to a crisp. Isn't that what we do with everything that hurts us?
Pretty much. To be fair, I have immolated very little today.
Okay, that's
all I did was light someone's sex on fire. I mean, you know.
The rogue is gonna back up at this point.
I'm gonna back up a little bit too.
way back. Suddenly, everybody's disappeared.
Rogue values her lungs.
I'm gonna send Furfang back.
I think it's becoming a group thing that if we can't, easily kill it or talk to it or search it, set it on fire.
To be fair, it works for Hansel and Gretel.
You.
Okay. Let's see how. far back can I be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the
120
range of?
feet.
What's the range
120
of
feet.
gas?
So let's see. Oh yeah, what's the range of the gas?
Do we
You
know?
you know that that whole area would probably till about where you are, it will be filled with gas, and a bit further north. You don't know how far north it will be filled.
Well, it would stop anyone coming after us for a while. And then we could just come back when it's dissipated.
As long as
Yeah.
there's
But
no.
will it dissipate? Is there any ventilation? I mean, we could just try to come around from the other side, and if we can't get around from the other side, we can take action.
So I think-
Okay.
Okay.
You know
Alright,
what?
But like,
leave
if we
it for
might,
now then.
yeah, like if it doesn't actually go anywhere, then we might seal ourselves off from.
True. Okay, so let's not set this on fire
Also,
just yet.
if there were any friendly people the north, we'd just be gassing them without knowing.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're not going to do it yet then.
Okay, so we're not setting things
You're
on
not
fire
setting
just
it
yet.
on fire. Wow,
Okay.
I am shocked.
Not as shocked as we are, I think. Reason has prevailed. This is most unlike us.
I say we check out the door.
Yeah. Do we
Yeah.
want to,
Yeah.
or do we try the one on the left first?
Let's try the door in the middle. It's the closest one as far as we can see.
I can
Cool.
check it for the traps.
16.
With the 16 perception, room 6, you hear faint crunching and splintering sounds from the other side of the door.
Scullies.
That sounds like something eating something.
Oh,
It's
it's
more like something eating something.
food.
How big are something eating? How big are something? Like, is
It
there
sounds
bone
like something crunching
or
is
Yeah.
probably
it
bone.
wet, sloppy noises?
It's
or...
like bone crunching sounds.
Right.
Do we really want to encounter a bone cruncher right now?
Why don't we see what the other things are here?
Let's.
I want to
Yeah.
reveal.
Let's have a look at the
Reveal
other
that
places.
area. Oops, I need to use this one to pan. And then this one to reveal the area. Unfortunately, all you see is more corridor and a bit to the edge.
It's always
And
just never
checking out
end.
the corridor on the other side.
You're checking
What
out
does
the-
Daphne see?
What is it? I want to go to look at this.
Are you an elf?
I am.
Me?
Is Daphne an elf? Because
No.
that's the only one that can say what do my elf eyes see.
What do my elf eyes see?
So Stephanie sees more corridor, and then Ali sees a room.
We're all just splitting the party.
Looks like
We
it.
are rather.
Nope.
That's not
Nope.
split
I
the
just wanted to
party.
see what was there. I'm running back. Hey guys.
Well, you guys wanted to check out a room, and so far you found that there's a door on the right-hand side, on the left so far, and in the middle it's just more corridors. So, should we check out that room?
But the
So-
one with the bone crunching.
No, the one without the bone crunching, the one that Ali just found and then ran away from.
Well, in all fairness, we don't know yet if there's bone crunching inside, as I
Yeah.
did not listen. I ran back immediately. But if the party would like to go with me to stand outside this
Yeah.
door,
See if there's more bone crunching out of this one. Alright.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Need to roll again.
Uh,
It's the door!
Oh,
Yes.
yay!
with a 22, you find a small hole in the door. You see that it's empty, except for kegs.
Cakes.
Cake-
Kegs.
Kegs.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Opportunity to seek spiritual guidance.
Yeah, very much so.
and it is completely empty in terms of what's in there.
Can we open
That's
the door?
You can open the door, yeah.
Can Stephanie investigate the kegs?
You can see, as you knock on one, they're completely empty. It seems that the contents have long evaporated.
Oh,
Are
boring.
you a mimic?
What a waste. Are you a mimic?
this is making me want to smash all of them open with my axe to see if there's anything hidden inside.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out. Or
Go for
not,
it.
case may be.
Just the knock yourself out after he's gone.
Do I?
know it.
Eh?
Nope, they're definitely not mimics.
No, with a 19, you swing your axe and it cuts like half of them off, and Zephany managed to cut the other half, or investigate the other half, and you find that in the one of them there was a skeleton of someone who was trying to smuggle in the barrel. But on him you do find 10 silver pieces.
Who finds that? Out
Which
of
doesn't
curiosity.
split very easily.
12
Wait,
silver pieces.
Three.
Thank you.
I was gonna ask who found it, but there we go.
Ali found them.
Okay.
Alright, I'll share. I'm a benevolent queen. Alright, well, that was a thing.
That was a thing.
Um,
Yeah.
Great choice of room. There's not even any wine in here.
Yeah, it's super disappointing. Alright, do we want to
Do we want to go visit
venture
the bone cruncher?
northward and see if we can find a back way past where the green...
Well, looking
Try
on
and
the
go
map,
northeast.
it looks like that corridor that goes up to the left has a turning that then goes right, which either goes into the bone crunching
Right.
room or past it. So should we check that out maybe?
So you won't go up
Yeah,
the
'cause
left
of,
corner.
At least then we could have an idea of how big the bone crunching room is.
That's true.
Whether we could sneak up on it. from
Yeah, but we
behind.
could go both entrances.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off and perceive.
That.
See what I can see.
You're going north. Cool.
Definitely wants to see what she can see. Ooh, nice.
Let me
Natural
see.
20.
And we'll go with just to make sure that she stays safe.
Good idea.
Wow.
I'm gonna hang back here with my wolf.
Cool.
Just like can stealth it if needs to be.
So from where you are, you can see about... Oh, natural 20 on perception.
Ooh.
You can
More
see...
dead bodies.
Interesting looking room.
You can
Like
see
that.
the remains of dozens of dead warriors. The skeletal remains, but also you can see things that are more recently eaten, like
Oh, yay.
these things.
What? How do they look eaten? Like
Where
what
the
might have
body is.
eaten it?
you can
Like-
see that.
I'm guessing
Like-
dismemberment kind of adds to that effect.
Chewed in the way that the thing behind the door might chew something?
Something like that, yes.
Tooth marks on bones, shattered
Well,
skulls,
I'm
etc.
certainly intrigued by this room and sort of want to investigate it rather than
And
just
it-
walk away.
And it also looks like, from what we can see so far, that passageway that goes off to the right behind the bone crunching door is most likely another entrance to that room, unless it's a very small bone crunching room.
Yeah.
And then another very small room behind it, which is
Mhm.
unlikely, let's face it.
So
So yeah, let's go check it out. I could stand to immolate something else.
What, the bone cruncher?
Yeah, why
What,
not?
go back around to where we were, or keep walking
I
around?
think no, I think come around this way. Come back.
back
Yeah.
down
Go
south.
around
Go around, check out the other
Go around.
side.
this way.
Cool.
I wouldn't go that far because there's corridors to the left. There's more corridors before that.
There's a lot of corridors.
Well,
in this
since we
place.
did, well, okay, Furfang is there looking around the corner. What can Furfang see?
Round the corner,
Yeah.
you can see. These are lots of.
More friggin' corridors. Good
These
There's
lord.
are-
clearly another small
Yes.
room just there.
There's more corridors, and these room passages. You can see there are lots of intersected ones, and the ceilings are only 6 feet high.
Oh, okay.
So they're
you
quite
Wolf.
lower than compared to the rest.
I just noticed
Where
there's
the
another
dwarves live.
entrance here.
I'm gonna come up here then.
Yeah.
Have a look round that
Cool.
corner.
With that, you hear
There we go.
similar bone crunching sounds, but they sound louder, slightly louder than before.
Louder.
I'm
Ah.
wondering whether we want to slightly split the party and take both doors, or whether we want to stay together as one unit.
I think splitting the party for that purpose could be a good idea.
I'd
So,
say
if
if it
it's-
sounds louder from this door, I'd say send Zephany and Kalima to go to the other door,
The
and
other
me
door,
and Ali
yeah.
run in the louder door.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking Zephany open it, get a sneak attack
Yeah.
From
through
the
there,
distance.
or a surprise from a distance, and then we can rush in behind.
But I am wondering whether we should team up one meat shield with one.
I
like,
think
No,
put
because you
I
want the
think
meat
put
shield
the meat.
close to it.
okay,
Yeah, I
want
think put
you
the
guys away
meaty
from it.
people. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
all right.
And it's really nice that you refer to your friends as meat shields.
I didn't know how else to explain
He is a rogue.
it.
Tanks?
Right, so
High armor class individuals is the correct way.
an abbreviation for that.
High armored individuals would be
See, like-
high.
I'm a cleric and a meat shield, which makes me a regenerating meat shield.
So two sneakily sneak.
So I'm going to try to stealthily open the door.
Yes. So do I need to do a stealth check?
Yes, please.
19?
Nice.
It's dead quiet as you open the door. So much so that Ali and Amber don't know that you've opened the door. So you
Okay.
see in there 3 ghouls biting down on some meat.
Okay. Can I then do a sneak attack?
Yes.
And I'm going to do this one, which is closest to their door. Have I got enough range?
Yeah.
Good.
So you do it stealthily, so you get advantage because you're doing from stealth, and you get the advantage. Cool.
Bye, Kay. Thank you for watching.
Let me
Kate.
bring up the right character sheet.
Bye.
Bye,
I'm not sure
Kate.
that a 12 will hit.
I will check. Because the ghouls. Need to remember how ghouls are spelled.
GHOUL.
Yeah. How much do you get?
12.
12.
12 hits.
Yes!
Wow. So
Okay.
you.
They're not very speedy movers.
I assume I don't get sneak attack because nobody's near them.
You do because
You
you're
sneak
hidden.
attack because you
Oh,
snuck.
because I'm sneaking.
Because
Yeah.
you're sneaked.
You sneak attack because you're sneaking.
17.
17
Nice.
damage.
That's a really good sneak
Wow.
attack.
Wow.
The arrow flies through the air, hits the ghoul in the head, and it looks at you and it's like, "Urgh."
Is that still standing?
It is still standing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still standing.
It's,
Did we hear that?
yes, I think that. Let me roll the dice. If
Otherwise, I can always send Ruby around and be like, "Good, nudge them."
yes, you did.
We heard that.
He
Great.
did a big loud sound.
At that
"Argh."
point, I will also push the door open.
Cool.
Are you bothering to be sneaky about it?
No,
No.
we want to
So-
draw their attention.
Fair
So
enough.
please roll,
Roll
for
for
initiative.
initiative.
Well, initiative.
Do we want to name these ghouls?
Oh, blimey. Wow.
We want to name these ghouls.
I'm rolling so
Yeah.
terribly for initiative.
Someone roll for Furfang.
Oh, that was me.
Cool. I'll just
I meant it to be for Kalima.
I'll just give you 22. It's fine. And I'll remove Furfang.
Not that it makes much difference.
What exactly is a ghoul?
A ghoul. Let me explain.
It's an undead thing that eats human flesh. Or flesh in general.
It's, they have an insatiable hunger for humanoid flesh. They walk around
I'm
the
a
dark
man
places.
eater.
Yes, literally.
What was that?
I was singing Man Eater.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Do we
Who's
want
that
to?
by? Was it Nelly Furtado?
I'm not sure.
Yes. Yeah, it
One of them's
was.
called Nelly Furtado then.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, that vows of flesh. A
What about Nelly
ghoul's
Flesh Tardo?
There we go. That would work.
nearly fleshed. Uh,
Too ghoul for school?
I have no idea how to spell that, so that's what it's going to be.
That'll do.
And which one
That's
was the ghoul?
perfect, yeah.
Two ghoul for school.
To ghoul for school.
And ghoul for cats.
Ghoul for cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool for cats.
Cool cat. Cool. I think you can see all the names now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
This
Uh,
totally made my evening. Too ghoul for school is possibly like the height of my linguistic achievement lately.
No, we did pretty well with the Scullies as well.
what I might say, which might is a little bit of a spoiler, but chat for next time. Think of a few more ghoul names. Don't worry, this room as you walk in, you recognize it's the old barracks, or some barracks, where old stone bunks are in orderly rows. There's an corroded iron. I can't remember how to say this.
Brazier?
Thank you. Full of old coal stands near the middle of the room. So that's that thing in the middle. There's half a dozen dwarves and orcs bones strewn around, and there's the ghouls pouring on scraps and gnawing on the bones.
Great.
So it's now Stephnie's turn again after managing to sneak in and attack.
Yep.
You are no longer sneaking at the moment.
I think I'm gonna try
I
and
am actually gonna say we should probably stop
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Actually
That's
do the
true.
battle
Cool.
until next time.
Yeah.
Because
That's
to do
probably
a
a good
full
idea.
round is actually going to take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
yeah. We will be back in 2 weeks' time to
Yeah.
find out if we kill Nelly Flesh Tardo, Ghoul for Cats, and Two Ghoul for School. Thank everybody for watching and all
Yeah.
of the hilarious pun names and stuff. And thank you guys for playing. That was a lot of fun today. Thank you, Bear, for DMing
Yeah,
and putting
no
up with our ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we should be back with Pyramid, is it this Wednesday?
The Pyramid on Wednesday, yes.
Yes.
And then next Monday we will be the Guild of the Feathered Spoon again,
Yeah.
I think. Yes.
Yeah.
And I said I will, at some point this week, we will talk about what's happening next Wednesday as well. But I think I need to wait till Wednesday to do that. So, yes, we'll be
Cool.
back for the Pyramid on Wednesday. Thank you,
Yes.
everybody, for watching. You're all awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.